last week on my show, I had one of my teammates, his name JT. He went to Independence for JUCO in Kansas, and we were talking about just the change in the environment, just being here from JUCO to a 4-year. Like we were talking about how in JUCO is kind of not directly, but like everybody's kind of thinking about themselves more. And like here at our school, and I'm pretty sure at your school too, it's just a little bit different as far as just the mentality of the group of guys. Like it's not really just about getting on to the next thing necessarily. It's more so about building and having a better bond as a team. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, definitely. Honestly, like when I came into Division 1 and I met all my teammates and stuff like that, like we all had to go to be conference champs. We were trying to get that ring, of course, and go to the NCAA tournament because everyone wants to go to the NCAA tournament. So like everyone here is like when I talk to them, like personally one-on-one, I asked them what their goals were and stuff. Is like they didn't say anything about, like goals about themselves. Like, hey, yo, I'm here just to do me. I'm here just to do this and that. They said that, yo, I'm trying to lead the team into conference championship. Like we're trying to go to the NCAA tournament. Like we can make it happen this year. And like that mentality that I heard, like I was like, wow, man, like I can't believe I found a group of guys that had the same mentality as me. Because me, I'm never a selfish guy. Honestly, like I love to like bond with my teammates. When I'm on the court, I love to share the basketball. Like I'm not a selfish, like, I'm unselfish, honestly. So like the group of guys that we have right now and the bond we have as a team, it's great, man. I'm telling you, it's great.
For sure. I'm real happy for you to even be there. Like when you committed over the summer and I saw that you were going to UMBC, I just like was excited because UMBC as a team, they don't make the tournament every year. It's hard to make the tournament every year, but like they make the tournament pretty frequently compared to a lot of NCAA schools. So when I saw that, I was like, my dog's gonna have a chance to make it to the tournament pretty much every year.
Yeah.
At least you're gonna have a chance. Like at least, not saying that you'll make it every time, but like you at least have a good chance to make it. That school, from what I see from the outside looking in, just has a good culture, good program, because it seems like they make the tournament real frequently.
Mm-hmm. Definitely, bro.
Since you've been there, what's your schedule kind of been like? I know we're on this call pretty late. I know you had a long day today. Talk to me about like just today, for example. What was your schedule like today?
So today, I had a class in the morning from like 10 to 11:15. And then after that, I went to go watch film with my coach at 12 p.m. Also got myself a little breakfast before that. And then after that, we had practice at 2:15, which goes on for like a bit, like 2 hours, 2 hours and a half. And then after that, I had study hall, which I had to study for my quiz that was coming up at 7 p.m. And then I had, of course, a quiz at 7 p.m. that I had to attend to and stuff. So that took like an hour 15. And then also after that, I had to grab a bite to eat, of course. And then now I'm here.
In JUCO, our days weren't really as structured, especially last year for sure. Last year, all of our classes were pretty much online. So we were just pretty much just chilling, doing our work, going to practice. Now, like here in my case, if you're a first year student or if you're a freshman, we have to do 4 hours of study hall. And like, that's pretty much the standard for all athletes. So like, I spend a lot of time in study hall throughout the week. And I think that's helped me somewhat with my grades. Like I usually get good grades and I don't think I would need the study hall hours to get my good grades still, but just having to be there for 4 hours, like you kind of don't have no choice but to be productive. Like you're not just gonna sit around for that much time in a week and just not do anything. So I definitely feel like just being at the 4 years is a little bit more organized, a little bit more structured than our experience was at JUCO.
Yes, for sure. Definitely, bro.
Since you've been there, what are some things that you've been trying to improve on, some things you've been focusing on in your game?
In my game, I've been trying to improve on like my defense. Like, of course, I could play defense for sure, but it's like I want to be like that lockdown defender. Like, I want to be that guy. Like, if someone on the other team is having like a good night, like I want to shut him down for sure. Like, I'm that type of guy that like, like get up in your face and make you uncomfortable. Like, that's what I'm trying to work on for sure. So it's like every time in practice, we work on like our defensive stands, high hands, and stuff like that. So like that's what I'm trying to work on. And also I want to work on my shooting for sure. So like a guy like me, I'm very versatile. I'm athletic. I can jump out the gym, like grab hella boards, but it's like, like I gotta add that shooting into my game, like be more, the more mobile basically. So it's like there's a lot of things I want to like improve on, of course, because I'm not a perfect guy, but like I want to prove I'm more on my shooting and my defense for sure.
If you guys don't know, y'all is a big combat sports fan. I'm a combat sports fan, not as big of a fan as y'all. Y'all's a real super fan. I say I'm just a casual fan. So, we have to talk about it. Talk to me about what you thought about the Wilder and Fury fight, part 3. What were your thoughts?
Damn, you gotta hit me with a question like that. Oh man. Okay, that fight was, I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the greatest heavyweight fights that we've ever seen so far. Honestly, like that fight was ridiculous. That had me out my seats. Like I couldn't even sit down the whole fight. The beginning of the fight, I seen Wilder like going in. I'm like, damn, I gotta stand up. So like that fight was like honestly like amazing. Like you look at a guy like Tyson Fury, like you look at him like, can this guy really box? Like, does he really have skill? And then you just see the way his movement, his head movement, his cardio. Like, I was like, wow, there's no way Deontay Wilder is losing to this guy because Deontay Wilder is more fit, more like, more has a better cardio than him. And then like throughout the fights, I'm looking at Tyson Fury's cardio and I'm looking at Wilder's cardio and I'm like, what? How's Tyson Fury still here? Like, cause I'm a Deontay Wilder fan for boxing. And it's like, yo, bro, I was like, yo, Wilder, you gotta finish him. Like, you got to finish him. Like, there was a point in the round where Deontay Wilder like dropped him twice, and I thought it was done. And I was like, whoa, how did Tyson Fury get up? Like, this is like a highlight from part 1 when they fought, and then Tyson Fury got up at a count of 9. I was like, yo, bro, this is crazy. Like, I'll give props to both of them, bro. I give props to both of them.
For sure. As I was watching it, I kind of just, like, it was definitely one of the best heavyweight fights I've seen ever.
Definitely.
I felt like if Wilder didn't knock him out, like he didn't really have a shot as far as it goes if it went 12 rounds, because Tyson Fury's like super skilled, and like I feel like he just executed his game plan more. Like he was just wrapped him up, he was just leaning on him, putting all his weight on him. Like you said, like from the looks of it, you would think that Wilder's in like better shape, has better cardio, but like I feel like Fury definitely, I couldn't say definitely had better cardio, but I feel like just him leaning on him and wrapping him up was just like what was tiring out Wilder more and more. So I don't know. It was definitely entertaining for sure to watch. Fury, his head fakes, his fakes. He definitely got skill for sure. I feel like he might run through the rest of the heavyweight division for real.
I don't see anybody beating him at this point, bro, because we threw our best hitter, Deontay Wilder. That's one of the best heavyweight knockout artists like of all time. We threw our best at him, and it's like, damn, like Tyson Fury still won. So it's like, who's next, bro? Anthony Joshua? Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Joshua lost to Ruiz, bro. I think Tyson Fury might mop Joshua.
Molly, what, bro? It's crazy. Well, that was a good fight, man. I'm telling you, that was a good fight.